Okay, good afternoon. It's 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's what I have on the dial. Date is March 12, 2024. Apparently, someone believes that I am ashamed to speak in the tone or the sound that I'm currently obtaining right now. That's a negative. I love this voice. This voice has reached over mountaintops, have followed down streams and rivers and across oceans. This voice have uplifted children, elderly, women, men, nations. This voice have done many things through time that no one can and shall and will erase. Thank you. Alright, we're going to first start off with my introduction. I'm currently looking at the geology page of maps. I'm having a bit of a internet connection default here, so let's try to troubleshoot it. Alright, looks like I have a bit of action here. Alright, I started this on a draft this morning, roughly about more than 10 hours ago, about 11. I want to say hello to the neighboring countries that I'm currently a citizen of, and continents, and charted waters, seas, oceans, lakes, rivers, canals, and thus forth. I'm going to first start with Egypt. Secondly, I want to start with China. Third, I want to start with Japan. Fourth, I want to start with Russia. Fifth, I want to start with Turkey. And so forth would be Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, India, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Poland, Rome, Bulgaria, Greece, Lebanon, Africa, Sahara, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Mongolia, Philippines, Malaysia, Thai, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Australia, New Zealand, Somalian Islands, Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea, Indonesia, Cambodia, Laos, Nepal, Syria, Israel, Somalia, Uganda, Morocco, Mauritius, Gabon, Portugal, Ireland, UK, Iceland, Norway, Greenland, Yemen, Oman, Pakistan, Qatar, Kuwait, Jordan, Bhutan, Belarus, Burma, Bangladesh, Bangkok. I believe I said Pakistan. I believe I said Ukraine. Greece. I believe I said Greece. Make sure I hit all. Nigeria. Belgium. Congo. Zimbabwe. Mali. South Sudan, United Emirates entirely. We're going to go with Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Uganda, Uganda, Central America, the Caribbeans, Mexico, Virgin Islands, the Bahamas, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Belize, Cancun, Mexico City, Haladara, Durango, Monterrey, Hermosillo, Santa Rosa, Cuba Las Cruces, Cabo San Lucas, Acapulco, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Tampico, Ciudad Juarez, Jimenez, I believe that's, okay, let's go back. We're going to address Canada, which is Ontario, Alberta, Quebec, Ottawa, Toronto especially, shouts out to Toronto, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, Yukon Territories, Northwestern Territories, Nunavut, shout out to Cambridge, next will be the United States of America. I will just call out the state in order of operation as I see fit. My first is to New York. My second is to California. My third is to Illinois. Fourth, Michigan. Fifth, Wisconsin. Sixth, Ohio. So forth. Nevada, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Kansas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, the Carolinas, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, Minnesota, Montana, Iowa, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Oregon, all Lake Michigans, all 7 lakes, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. Shout out to the Nile River, Hawaii, Alaska, West Palm, Key West, Honolulu, normally when I begin to become more effective in reaching out to the public in regards to my current status that I've been reporting here lately for the past 4-5 days. I've lost count. When you have captive, losing count begins to be one of the first things that you lose. one thing you do gain is the resources and the ways to counteract actions of others that try to put you in a self-destruction mode. You create a calendar, or should I say, you set aside a schedule of what you would do to monetize your behavior, monetize your intelligence, monetize the things that you have been taught, learned over periods of your career or your childhood or your adulthood to survive in a field or a nature being captured, held hostage, or held for ransom, abandoned, ignored, if you've been ignored, refugees, if you're refugees, estranged, displaced, or any nature of lack of home security. Right. I want to thank you all for being present today. If I didn't say Norway, I'm saying it now. And we will move forward to the next topic of discussion. I want to first begin with Haiti. We have citizens of Haiti in the Dominican Republic trying to get the papers, as well as I've had reports, financial assistance and aid to continue on to their next production of life. I have been made aware of the accusations the UN have left as they have evacuated the country of Haiti. I have been advised of foreigners coming to Haiti to seek refuge and seek governmental assistance and seek financial assistance and then fleeing back to their native country. I've had reports of hospitals, food, water, basic essentials of life being taken from the citizens of Haiti, from the population of Haiti, placed upon travel, exited with those foreigners that came to receive these type of resources that had left Haiti residents, citizens without. I have had reports of government officials aiding and abetting these such acts of the UN. I've had reports that initially the UN came in to be a humanitarian aid and assistance to the city and nation of Haiti, to the cities and nation of Haiti. I've also had the reports that upon the last carriage of leaving, the UN was advised to leave all property in Haiti if they were not a part of those that came to rob, embezzle Haiti of their natural resources, financial assistance, jobs, etc., medical care, or what may have been available for them at the time of their request for refugees from their native country that they retreated to. Also has supporting documentation that these funds and finances and medical assistance were used in foreign territory and not given back to the citizens of Haiti. But these things I'm reporting are not to cause a flare or more rise in tension and confusion in Haiti. This is to let you know that I'm aware of the current senseless behavior and the current census the citizens of Haiti may be in. I give my sincere I give my sincere condolences to those that were lost in the hospitals, left for decomposition, and those that are left still seeking medical attention. I give my sincere condolences to the children of Haiti, and also to the families, the workers of Haiti. May God be with you. My next location of discussion will be Israel and Gaza, the war that is happening. Just one moment, please. I want to first extend a hello to the citizens of Israel, to the citizens of Gaza, also in Rafah and the West Bank. I want to extend my great condolences, and I want to sincere my deep compassion to those out there that are lacking food, water, basic essentials to live a productive and normal life. Me and my constituents have conducted airdrops. Those will be the ones with the black, thick parachutes. I've also have led 20 plus trucks in. I am aware that you did receive that humanitarian assistance. The water incident that happened when I advised those once all trucks have entered, and just to assure that food has been delivered, to cut the side of the water on the truck, allow the water to fall, hit the ground, and I need one person to, yes, dive on the water to let me know that delivery has been made. D-I-V-E-R letters in the word delivery. And I thank you for the action of bravery. We will continue to render aid to the citizens of Gaza as we did in West Bank, as we will continue to do in Rafah. Next, I want to address the war on the foothill of Ukraine and Russia. My great condolences and concern goes out to the families they're fighting in this war. For both nations are an area which inhabits people that have the right and freedom to live in serenity. My next address will be to Egypt. I would like to thank Egypt for their assistance in aiding any humanitarian goal, mission that I have had the opportunity to extend over the last course of these years. Although I haven't had any communication or contact, as I said before, I am working diligently, day in and day out. I have a calendar full of scheduled things to do, schedule things to happen and things to be done, that I am getting assurance and confirmation that they are being done by notices on the news. There will be Sky News. There will be BBC News. There will be Scribs News. There will be local news. Bloomberg News. Some of the resources received on these outlets have been concerning. However, I rest assure you that the assistance that I'm providing more than likely will be hidden from the fact that they are happening due to the current situation I'm in, which has been held hostage and captive for ransom. And it's a shame that they won't allow the truth to be shown of how these people are receiving help, food, water, clean supply, clean clothing, housing, clothing, bedding, toiletries, and etc. It is senseless to allow such behavior to exist, knowing the dire need this nation or these nations that I have introduced have been in. Again, I'm not here to stir up conflict or to ruffle any feathers. I'm just confirming that those I have asked, those that I have ordered, those have the duties to carry out the jobs or the goals or the missions described. You're not being ignored, nor am I denying your effort to make sure these things are carried out or fulfilled. My next will be to I haven't said this word in a long time, Safari. To the Democratic Republic of Congo as well. I want to thank you for your time there, protecting nature, protecting the I don't want to call them livestock, but the lions, tigers, and elephants, and giraffes, and zebras that live upon these lands, protecting the waters and the food of which they eat, to secure the borders. Thanking you for securing the borders of the Safari region. My next is to the Sahara Desert. I want you to know that although you are in the desert, you are not forgotten. I want to thank you for your goal and your mission being completed. I want to give thanks to those that render aid to those that are in the Sahara Desert when it comes to food, supplies, and medical assistance. Next, I want to address South Africa. I want to thank you for the carrier area as far as passage for ships and containment or containers being swift, safe, and calm. Next, I want to thank Italy, thank Spain, and I would like to speak to Germany. I have begun with my intro. I have given my hellos. I have spoke on topics of national order. And now I am here speaking to you in report that yes, my mission here in the United States that's aligned with Mexico and Britain has concluded. I have been held here for more than 7 years. I haven't had any word on a recovery date, a pickup date, a rescue aid date. As we both know, the contract states that I'm enabled to pick myself up due to whatever prejudice these people may have in their beings or their thoughts. The people and the persons that have been designed to release me these 4 years, 4, 5, 7 plus years of detail. They are blind, deaf, ignorant, naive, negligent. I frankly don't know their excuse to have me here still with no supplies, no assistance, no communication, nothing. We all know that I have the ability, the resources to pick my own self up, to transport my own self where I want to go. But this particular contract has a certain clause that disables me from doing such into a moment of which I am unaware is reserved or designed. But every day I'm growing highly, vastly. I don't know how much more longer I can take of this treatment, this behavior, this captivity. I'm not a animal at large, nor am I a person at large. I'm a human being. And to treat me unsuch is heinous. It's terrorism. My next report is to the UK. I have heard of citizens of the UK paying for policing services, security detail amongst the nation. And there have been questions about leadership. There have been mentions about taking the exact term was I'm taking my land back. I'm not mentioning it was Britain, although there was a Britain flag upon the leaf of his jacket. I'm not going to point at that. Visual aid as a directive to the King of the UK, nor to the King of Britain, but to take my land back. That quote there does not sit well, because the last I've known king has always been king, has never lost a footstep nor a passage. So as I stated, the mission between the United States, Mexico, and Britain ended long before here. I've been held captive or for ransom hostage for 7 years plus. These allegations amongst police, security detail, this arranged organization for the leadership of the king, I'm very and highly unaware of. The leadership for the king has already been determined, laid out, and has been for ages. I give my condolences to those victims. May God be with you. Let me just make sure I've checked every box. The original recording I had of this, I told you that I went back. I had the time to think and process and locate an area of my history. And I thought about the convention I had personally for myself when I was speaking of a plum, and how this convention of learning, teaching, learning to learn to teach, and teaching myself to learn became a great success for my history. I began speaking about a plum and later became to discovering plutonium. As I said, that this was a solo event. After discovery upon other people, they volunteered to sit in the crowd and to just listen and experience the same thing I was experiencing. Teaching, learning and learning to teach, and teaching to learn to teach, and etc. Learn about geology and rocks and minerals and gemstones and climate change and climate weather and other natural resources that this planet we live on have to offer is a very interesting conversation, topic, learning tool, area of discovery. And come to think of it, I was approached by a gentleman at this convention. At the end of it, he came with a recording of one of the recordings of at some point about this situation that I currently air on a channel every day, so that you guys can, so you people can visibly see the negligence of such people, and so you can see how far in life it gets under negligence. As we see, negligence has been the number one cause of disarray among nations. The absence of knowing the right thing to do, the right time to do them, and working with some of the wrong people have been the reason why these things have happened today. I want to go back to my time in Rwanda, at the hotel, and working with the UN, rescuing and aiding those citizens of Rwanda. I go back there to bring it more to your attention how I have been a captain, not a crusader, and that I do seek the truth. the true meaning of what it feels to be free, to have the natural resources and the essentials of life at the disposal of your time frame, when you may need them, when you're hungry, when you're thirsty, when you need to be clean, when you need to be bathed, when you need protection, and etc. We can go back to Egypt. You can see me in the history of Egypt. You can see me in many histories, which is why this current situation, is so currently appalling. That these people that I've seen over the last course of these 7 years, these faces that I recognize, have been, what's the word for it? Negligent. They have been absent-minded of the truth, as if their brains have been automatically turned off to see whatever it is in their imagination they wanted to see. I'm not trying to say they're delusional, but to see something opposite than the truth is delusional. I come to you not, as I've stated before, not in anger, not in hate, not heinously, not heinous, but we all are aware of the great responsibilities, roles, and duties that we, as a group, currently holds. Into being held captive, stuck here, hostage, ransom, whatever reason these people are using is vile. As I said, I have no resources, nothing. These people have left me with nothing. They have deserted me to be upon a man in a land of nowhere. The constituents of the United States of America have defaulted, as well as Mexico, as well as Britain, and any other country in the UK. I am, yes, calling for my release. If I'm not released in the next 10 hours, then I will be announcing evacuations amongst the nations that I do own. May God be with you.